Hey everyone, it's Baze Junkie transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video, and well, back with a new Vinyl Talk video after these few DJ snippets I've shared from the Ground Zero Techno Camp set I played in 2024 in Meppen actually. So now I'm back with a full Vinyl Talk, and this one is a continuation of the last one kind of, because in the last one I mentioned both Taylor Dupree and Dietrich Schoenemann, and I guess also their Erzählt New York EP under their E.O.X alias. And I thought, well, if I mention this record, I could basically show it to you. And this is one I've owned for more than 25 years, I guess, since it came out. So it was released in 1996, and I probably bought that in 1996. So this is my old handwriting, I guess, has been sitting on this paper sleeve, just came like that. And this is one of my favorite acid records ever, I guess. Released on Hollis House, which was a New York-based sub-label of Ape Duke's Tension Records. And well, I realized there is a bit of the record chipped out here even. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a bit missing, so this one has been used and abused a lot. This is the info side, and Hollis House was a sub-label of Tension Records, the label run by Ape Duke, which is a famous acid producer and electronic music wizard, and has been on the scene forever, for more than 30 years, and has been involved in projects like Rancho Relaxo All Stars, had this own Ape Duke Recordings, which is also a label I could show, which basically was a record label that had no paper labels on the record, but all things were etched. Probably I'm gonna note that and put this in a next video. And what this is, well, is super hypnotic, timeless acid stuff. The info side, which I think is the A side, is a long extended, I guess 9 minutes long, or at least 8 minutes long, proper minimal acid track. So not much happening there, but it's super timeless, a long dark tunnel. Think of DBX, Daniel Bells, I'm Losing Control, and a lot of Ovum recordings, Josh Wink tracks from that era. So this is a proper timeless club tour. But the more intriguing side to me, which was always the one I played most when I did mixtapes and stuff, is the info side. Even though it's called Acid New York EP, as you can see here, there are no track titles, and it's only 2 tracks, which is unusual for an EP. I guess extended play did refer back in the days as a format to records that were longer than 20 minutes, I guess, a little longer, or 18 minutes. So this is not suitable for that. But yeah, the B side, or the logo side, basically is a super fascinating track, which is super dark, and it is acid, but it is super broken. The bass drums are highly compressed, super brutal. And it's it's not really breakbeat, but it's but we got a 4-bar loop, and we got only the first 3 bass drums, and the last one is missing, and they are a little bit of stumbling in an irregular rhythm, and this makes it super hypnotic kind of. And we got this some acid lines, which are mixed way into the background, so it's all one spiraling acid tone popping up like a siren, and then fading out into nothing, and then coming back. It has super extended breaks, which you can see here probably in the grooves. I think you can see them. Those long darker parts are breakdowns. And the most fascinating thing about this record, apart from its claustrophobic attitude, is the vocal sample, because there's a dark male sample that is running through the entire record basically, which has in a very hypnotic, dark, cold, but also kind of threatening tone, something like New York acid. And this is running in the background all the time, and it's spiraling and spiraling and spiraling, and it sits way in the back of your brain in the end of the record. And this like vocal loop, which is like very subtle, runs out into a lock grooves in the end. So even if you like make the transition into the next record, you can keep this loop like going for quite a while until you put the next record on. But yeah, this is super minimalistic, but still super hard. Psycho acid. It's not like dirty enough to be like really mono acid, but this is like a record that is very remarkable and only to be played like in like deep basement bunker clubs, not raves. It's way too minimal for a rave, but think of like a basement, like 200, 300 people, like low ceilings, all like all concrete, all blacked out, just fog and some strobes and some like red rotating lights somewhere like atop of the bar, and the DJ somewhere hidden in the corner, and like a heavy like unrestricted sound system, and you get into that like flow state on the dance floor, and then you get hit by this super hard track somewhere at around like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning when you don't know if the sun is up or not. So this is like the exact feeling one gets from that record, and especially from the B side, which is my favorite. So like it's a broken techno, broken acid thing, super unique. It's hard to mix with several other tracks, so you need to find a special place in your set, and you probably need to know what comes like before that and how to get out of that track. But this is like one of those super remarkable, super underrated cuts, and I just have it open here on Discogs, I guess. Just wait a second. Not too expensive, so okay. It has been sold for a median price of $13.80, I guess, but records on sale right now, mine is not for sale, are sitting somewhere in between like 40 and 85 euros. So this is like a secret weapon kind of, but definitely one worth to check out. Not too many people have this kind of, so like, and a lot of people want this, but still an unknown relic from back in the day. Has been like passing the test of time. Definitely the Acid New York EP E.O.X by Taylor Dupree and Dietrich Schoenemann, that's their alias, and under this name they have only done this record and like one other like more than 20 years later, somewhere in the 2010s, I guess. So this is, I don't know why they never continued on that path together, but this is one of those records that will like have a special place in my heart basically forever, because it's good and it's like dark, and it shaped me on my like perception of what techno and acid can be beyond what I knew from raves back in the mid 90s when I bought this. So one a similar record for me, I guess, and definitely one to check out. If you love this one, if you have this one, you can, if you don't have this one, you can look it up on YouTube, I guess. There are videos of that, I guess. And if you like stuff like that, please let me know in the comments. You know the score. Get something from my BANDCAMP, of course, for spreadshirt and stuff. And yeah, I'm out, gonna go into editing mode, and then have some meetings tomorrow and go into other things. So baze.junkiii out for now. See you in the next one.